We shall see how good my matting is. Haha, my mat frequency's matting.
It's only Monday morning. This bodes not good for me for the week.
Ha! Welcome back to MTV. It has been a while since we've done an ERPG video.
Busy.
We've been busy and Loom's been busy, so, you know, there's kind of been not much activity on the ERPG front. And yes, okay, we completely dropped the ball on Horse Festival, don't give us a hard time. Anyway, right, it is time for a major update. It is time for the Artifact update. The first major update since Alchemy, in fact. So, let's make like Indiana Jones and get adventuring. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da.
Save me, Lily. Save me.
She can't save you. Nobody can save you. You belong in a museum.
Get on with the super quick rundown, sir.
Oh dear, I'm dead. I'm in danger. So, artifacts are permanent items that will give powerful boosts. I mean, they don't go away on TT. Artifacts are assembled using parts that drop from different ways of playing the game. Each part can only drop from one type of activity. Hunt, adventure, trade, etc. They all drop different parts. Some artifacts need more parts than others. There are 5 artifacts: Top Hat, Coin Ring, Golden Pen, Master Key, and Pocket Watch. Artifact item drop rates are boosted by your TT level at a slower rate than monster drops. And you cannot get every artifact until well past TT 25, but the earlier ones will make it way easier to get there. I cannot stress this enough. Artifacts are OP.
Yes, very, very OP. Which, how about we find out how OP by talking about each one and where it comes from?
Yes, how about you start with the Top Hat,
Okay,
since you're actually
Top
across
Hat. Damn it, we missed an opportunity to know where the Top Hat.
Oh, hang on. Right. So, how about you start with the Top Hat?
Thank you. Okay, so the Top Hat grants access to the trade of the day and raises your item cap. In trade windows, this looks like it gets to trade with a Top Hat icon. The trade is area independent and time limited, so you better jump on it. The number of times you can do this trade goes up with your TTs. This is frankly broken as fuck for when you're trying to ascend. And the item cap is going to make D19 and D20 so much more achievable and a lot less math heavy trying to work out how many of each mat you need in one area to do your trade so you don't break the owl.
Break the item cap.
Break the item caps. Parts for the Top Hat come from Hunt, Adventure, and Trade, as shown. It's not obvious if the chance is on each trade command or each trade. So does trading 1 million logs give you 1 million chances, or is it just one
Trade command.
Yeah.
This is Loom we're talking about. It could be either. We don't know.
Yeah.
That's going to be in the future, people will know this, and we will, of course, look like idiots because we put a YouTube video out saying that nobody knows.
Which means somebody will know in 24 hours. Because that's how it normally works.
Correct, because as we record this, the update is not actually live yet. We're taking a risk. Ish. Anyway, right. Coin Ring.
Yes.
Legitimately, the Coin Ring is fucking broken. It boosts the bank bonus. In testing, this meant roughly 5 trillion coins in the bank increased your bank bonus to 90% boost to XP, as opposed to the usual, 4%. Also, it adds a ×2 drop chance. No, it adds a chance for ×2 drops. Haha! Correct order of words matters. In Hunt and Adventure, because that means a chance for ×2 loot boxes and ×2 monster items. You stack this with a tier 10 horse, Dragon Breath Potion, and hunting in top, yeah, you'll start getting 24 scales off a single hunt as a base drop. I mean, of course, it all has to overlap at the same time, right?
Yeah.
This is a chance for ×2
And,
drops. This
well,
isn't guaranteed ×2 drops.
We don't want to get started on Loom's RNG.
No.
Lumen G.
No, there will be a tinfoil hat episode soon where we talk about Loom RNG, and let's just say I'm not very fucking happy about it. The parts for the coin ring drop from sell, slots, and buy, as shown. Right, golden pan.
Okay, golden pan. I like this one. This keeps 25% of your cooked stats on TT. So not your natural stats, the stuff you've cooked with your fruit juices, your fruit salads, and your apple juices, and all of those
Orange
stuff.
juice, all that crap.
This can have a fun rolling effect where it reduces your map farm for the next TT by 25%, because you don't have to cook as much. Obviously, Void players aren't going to abuse this at all.
No, not in the slightest.
This one has...
I'm looking at you, Lunray.
This artifact has the least part of all. Least... No. This artifact has the least parts of all the artifacts. And its parts drop from leveling up and cooking. So, in theory, leveling up 10 times gives you 10 chances, but... it's Loom, so
This is Loom.
Really knows.
Look, you'll notice we're hedging our bets on a lot of these because, well, Loom!
Now, Master Key for the Master Key, Jay?
No, Master Key. Automatically bypasses one single player dungeon each TT. If you've played Christmas, this is basically what people were using candy canes for, skipping D11, D12, D13. It's not super powerful, but it's going to upset the top leaderboard, which I really enjoy watching.
Yeah, it's always fun watching people compete for the leaderboard. It's even more fun when the leaderboard is broken.
You can't make the leaderboard dependent on RNG! Motherfuckers, this entire game is dependent on RNG.
Looming G.
Have you played this game?
So, where do you get the parts for the Master Key?
Parts for the Master Key will drop from Dungeon, Adventure, and Enchant, as shown. Yes, this means Adventure can in fact drop both the Master Key and Top Hat parts. In testing, only the Dungeon Starter could get the Master Key items. However, this was raised and I think Loom fixed it so that anyone could get them. So don't sit there going, oh, I have to be the one to start the dungeon. Fucking do your dungeons, cunts.
Okay. Pocket Watch.
Yes, the Pocket Watch.
Pocket Watch. Truly an endgame item with a truly endgame effect. It reduces all cooldowns starting at 5% and getting more powerful with time travels. Do we really need Hunt to be on a lower cooldown?
Well, I mean, we're donators, so of course we've already got a good cooldown.
We might have to separate channels again. This
Starlight, I'll be in touch.
This also doubles the time of all boost effects.
Yeah, by the way.
Okay, this is insanely powerful item for those who play hard, and you'll need to play hard to get it. This has the most parts of all the artifacts, and it can only be accessed once you can get to top. Ooh.
So that means at least 2,500 coolness for those playing at home. Mm-hmm. Which all of you should be.
So expect this one to take a long time to get.
Let me talk about where to get the parts from.
Okay, you can talk about the parts.
So the parts for this fucker come from Pet Claim, Time Travel, Forge, Weekly, and Top Hunt. Yeah, not just hunt. Hunting in top. So, that means that, one, yes, you're going to be hanging out in top, and it might mean Void, we're not super sure. That was beta stuff, and we're not meant to talk about beta. And yes, you did hear that right. Weekly. And, oh yeah, by the way, pet hoarders. We win. We got something easy. Not sure if it actually makes up for pet maintenance. Anyway. All up, this is a very fucking serious update that really shifts the metas. If you have been following our guides, which you should,
Yeah, our guides are good.
Honestly, they're still mostly relevant because we were very careful about how we built them. Yeah, some of the numbers might not be as accurate as they used to be, but yeah, still mostly
The strategy points are correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially pets.
You should definitely be taking all these new features into account, though, when you're using them. Speaking of pets, I can't wait for the pet update. Didn't say anything. Speaking of guides, there's an event coming up. And because we like to make videos like this evergreen and videos on events timely, we're not covering the video on events right now. However, 2.5 million players is approaching.
Which means celebration events!
Celebrate good times, come on! Okay, promise not to do that again.
Until we record the celebration video.
Correct.
We're not lying to our audience.
Anyway, there will be a short covering it because it's not actually a complicated event, but you do need to be on top of it from the moment it launches because there's a lot of active play needed. Good Christ. Anyway, in a couple of weeks, I hear there's an Adventure Frontier update dropping, version 9.
Yes, that could be, I think, as soon as this weekend.
I really fucking hope not because, I've got a lot to do!
Yes.
Idle Farm may also be getting verified soon, and cross rewards will drop when that happens, and we'll talk about those in an Idle Farm video. Meanwhile, she's going to get back to getting knocked out by our daughter. I'm going to edit this thing together and get back to DJing and putting my sets together. So we need to get our work boots on and get cracking.
Yep.
This has been MTV. I've been MT.
I'm the Violet Bombshell.
Bye!
Bye!
No, there will be a tinfoil hat episode soon where we talk about Loom RNG, and let's just say I'm not very fucking happy about it.
Lumingy. I'm calling it Lumingy from now on.
Can we just call it fuck you, we hate you? Sorry, wow.
MT bringing the savage.